Hi K1 class, how are you today? Miss Lydia hope that you are doing great and also healthy today. So, are you ready for today's lesson? Good job everyone. Now, let's go and see all of our lesson for today. Let's start today's science lesson. For today's science lesson, Miss Lydia will teach you about seed dispersal. But before that, I want to remind you about what we studied in the previous science meeting. Do you still remember? You are correct. Good job. Okay, in the last science meeting, we already learned about the life cycle of a plant, how a seed can grow and become a plant. And today, Miss Lydia will teach you about how the seed can become a plant, how the seed can grow, and how they can get into the soil. Untuk pelajaran sains hari ini tentang life cycle of a plant, Miss Lydia akan mengajarkan tentang seed dispersal. Bagaimana cara sebuah biji bisa tumbuh dan bagaimana biji itu bisa ada di dalam tanah. Without further ado, let's start the lesson.
Seeds can be dispersed to nearby or distant places as well, all thanks to the process of seed dispersal. The process by which seeds are dispersed to distant places by various agents is known as dispersal of seeds. Who are these agents? Seeds are transferred to various places by factors such as the wind, water, explosion, and animals. These agents make the process of dispersal of seeds easier. Let's now discuss about this process in detail. Our first agent of dispersal is the wind. Seeds of plants like dandelions have parachute-like or hair-like structures attached that are so light in weight that they easily get carried away by the wind. Thus, even the seeds get carried to distant places. What is the next agent we have in our list? It's water. Fruits which float, such as those of the lotus and coconut palm, are carried by water. You won't believe that coconuts can travel for thousands of kilometers across seas and oceans. Hard to believe, but they do. What is the next type of dispersal? Let me name it for you. It's called the dispersal by explosion. Did I just say explosion? You heard me right. Then what exactly explodes in a plant? In some cases, fruits or pods containing seeds burst on their own. The pods dry and split open suddenly with considerable force, which throws the seed at a distance. What are the examples of such type? We have plants like broom and peas which belong to this category. Now these were all the abiotic agents. Last in the list are the biotic agents which we need to have a look at. Biotic means living organisms. So are animals also responsible for dispersal of seeds? Yes, they are. Tell me one thing. What do we do with the seeds after eating juicy fruits? We generally throw away the seeds, right? Yes, that is how seeds from a plant growing in one area reach a completely different area. Plants are even benefited with the seed dispersal by animals. To understand this, let's take the simple example of birds. Birds also relish on the juicy fruits that have seeds within. In many cases, the seeds of the plants are too tough to germinate if planted directly into the soil. Now, if such a fruit is consumed by a bird, then the seed does not get digested in the bird's body and is thrown away directly. However, the hard seed cover softens a bit due to the chemical activity of the acids present in the bird's stomach. So as the seed passes through the bird's gut, it gets soft, and when it drops on the ground and gets rooted, it becomes easy for the seed to germinate. This is how animals can help in far and wide dispersal of seeds. Can you name some seeds which belong to this category? Blackberry, cherry, apple, and so many pulpy fruits have seeds that are dispersed by animals.
And that's it for today's science lesson. Today, you don't have to do anything about the lesson. Miss Lydia just wanted to tell you about seed dispersal. Now you already know how a seed can grow inside the soil. And that's it for today's lesson. Bye everyone.